G'day all, welcome back to Nat's Knackers Yard. I'll be Nat, this will be my Knackers Yard. And I lied to you. I said I was going to mess around with the carb, but it's just shit weather and I can't be bothered, and it's cold and it's miserable and it's my hobby, and if I'm not enjoying it, I'm not doing it. So I'm not going to play with the carb today. What I have done is played with a few other bits. So I've pushed both the bikes out, I've pushed two of them out just to give me some space because I don't like getting wet. I'm sensitive. I was having a look at the Super Dream, hadn't started out for a little while, battery was completely dead, so yeah. All good on the Super Dream. What am I doing? Really ramble. Right, so, organised. You can see a plastic crate there with its side taken off. There's a reason for that, and that's because I've put some side plates on the on Otto on the cx500. Reason being, I've ordered some numbers to chuck on it. I'd love to get rid of that battery and open up all the back, etc, etc. But I can't find my little lithium. It's still going to show no matter where I put it. I can't really stash it under the tank. So I thought, it's there, it works, it's fine. I just need to make it look better. So I made a couple of templates out of cardboard, and I've got some decent thick plastic there, and then my task throughout the week is going to be to black those out, get them nice and painted. Good thing about having it out in the rain is that I can test the flow now, the rain flow. Now previously that was dripping on the side of the flat filter. Now those ones seem to be coping a little bit better, so yeah, another slight benefit of those air filters, potentially, but we shall see. I did have a look about getting that off to paint it as well, but it's wedged under the carb fitting, so that'll have to wait until I get the carbs off, and I'll have to take the whole boot off, which is fine. It's not really a drama. I don't know how those rubbers are, we'll see. I did wonder about the little blue splash, and that's not a blue splash. It is blue, which is unusual. Well, it's not unusual. It's just blue underneath as a colour. Not a million miles off the blue that I've done the rest of the bike, but I'll do something with that. Probably replace it because it just looks a bit odd. Oh, rain down my back. Let's just make some noise on this upload, and I'll just prove that Pork is still alive. It always throws me the keys in that bit. Bloody love this little bike. So what? I want to sort out that tank because it is all. I'm not sure how much you actually see on the camera. I mean, it did have a tank sticker on it, which was tank protector, which is pointless. Why? It's there to stop your balls and your zips scratching your tank. Why on earth? The only reason it was there, I think, is because it had a half-naked lady on it. Yeah, whatever. But you can see the patina. It's all cracked to buggery underneath, so it needs sorting. Does it need sorting? No, it doesn't. I could just sell it as it is, but I want to sort it. It means I do need to take off. This is a sticker that's survived longer than any other sticker, I think. Now the weird bit on this bike is the tank don't fit, which isn't weird. It gives it that really quite nice shape. It's secure enough. It's not going anywhere. It's held on the big bolt at the bottom. Now it did have a bit of, rubber wedged like that, but yeah, it's a little bit rubbish. So while I've got the cardboard out, and you can see my practice runs for the my practice runs, my templates for those number plates. Oh, and I have ordered numbers to go on them, so throughout the week I won't bother filming. I'll get paint on these, on the plastics, They can go in the bin actually. And then the stickers will turn up at some point. I will lacquer over the stickers because bare stickers just don't survive. Well, that one has actually. It's quite surprising, but bare stickers for me never really survive. While I had the cardboard out, I've got it there, pushed it up against the metal to get the rough shape. I'll cut it out of the plastic of the box. I'll see if I can bend it actually. I've got a heat gun and see if I can get something to fit around there. Right, I'll do that off camera because it's just me with a jigsaw, which is dangerous. Okay, so a Tom and Jerry-esque hole cut in the side of that box. That's the fuse cap from Otto. It's right in front of the hand. I'll show you. It was just shitty. So, fuse box for a cx500 is there, which is weird. Anyway, yeah, so cut that out. A little bit of heat on it. A bit of a random bend. I don't think we're a million miles off making that look considerably better. Now I seem to have the choice of securing it to the tank or to the frame, not sure. But it feels that hole better than that bit of rubber did. I just need to find a way of fixing it to sound nice and formal. Sorry, I random off then. I was just looking at that. Really good view of the patina there actually on the tank. Right, while I've got the blower out, I may as well see if I can get the rest of that sticker off. And then we'll tear the tank off and probably start stripping it down. Cool. Okay then, so that's the tank off and drained. I got some on the outer as it was coming, and it has eaten the paint straight away. So yeah, that paint has not been lacquered at all. That paint not been lacquered. That lacquer is not really petrol proof. Yeah. Anyway, other bits and pieces. While I'm pissing around with it, the lugs on the edge are no longer required. So I think I'm just going to try and slice those off and clean off the edges and strip it down. That's going to be a week job. I'll probably just use the paint removal pads. What I'm going to do is leave it to outgas for a good few days first, because what I'm not going to do is start pissing around with a tank that's still wet with fuel, because that would be silly. I'm going to start packing up, so I've got my week worth of kit. Sorry, and this is generally the way I work my hobby, is set myself some homework throughout the week. So if I get 20 minutes of an evening where I can just escape from the drudgery of a normal week, is just to have some bits and pieces to do. So I've got to strip that off at some point. I don't have enough primer at the moment, so I'm going to have to get some more. I've got my plastics that I want to get primed and blacked out throughout the week as well, and my number stickers are going to arrive during the week as well, so I'm going to get those going too. Cool. Yeah, so rudely interrupted by one of my kids nipping up the shots. Yeah, so I've got the paper there. I'll wet and dry them, get them all nicely prepped and sorted as much as I can, and get those primed and blacked out. And I need to think of how I'm going to get that bend piece in on the neck of the tank. It may be something as simple as some industrial Velcro. I'm not going high tech on what is essentially a bit of a rat bike in the first place. Yeah, so that'll do me. Quick one. So Sunday at time of filming is probably going to go out some point during the week, probably as a midweek update. But I'll be doing that lot in the background. And then hopefully next weekend, when the weather should hopefully be a bit better, I'll have a hack at the carb on Otto, which also means I've got a bit more space to try and see what's going on with that speedo drive. Cool, that'll do me. Cheers all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Oh, I don't ask for people to like and subscribe, but please do. I've been hovering around the same numbers for a little while with slow progress, but you know, always appreciated. Cheers all. Catch you later. Ta-da.